My name is Logan Newbecker. I play Super Smash Bros. And my gamer tag is SpringEL. I just graduated with my bachelor's degree and I'm going back for my master's. Well, before Northwood, I was around to like one tour. It wasn't very good, but I had a lot of passion for the game, so I decided to come over to Northwood and do the best I could here. Being at Northwood helped me improve a lot. I feel like when I came to Northwood, I saw success as just a growing kind of thing. There wasn't ever ups and downs when I was getting better at that level. It was always, I learned something new, I improve. And then when I started coming to Northwood, I was playing against people who were way better than me. And so I would learn something new and it would work, but then they would change their way of playing to adapt to it. And then I would go back down again. And so I had to really fight with learning how to be able to come back from somebody learning something new against me. Growing up where I did, there was nothing for me to do offline. It was always I had to play Wi-Fi, which isn't the same just because of delay and things like that. So you had to play a different way online. And so when I came offline, I struggled to learn how to play like it was offline for a while. But then going to these big events and getting to see all these play styles and way people play the game and improving, I saw myself growing way more quickly than I was at just playing at home. It feels really good, honestly, going from 2 years ago, just getting into the game and being a sub, just kind of being there if they needed me. And now I go to all these varsity events, especially when we got to go to NECC, and I played pretty much every match. Playing against all those high-level players and doing well, and knowing my team has confidence in me, felt really good for my own mental health. And especially playing at Northwood or just competitively overall, I felt myself on a greater plane than before after that event, just because I know that my skills are at that level now where I don't need to double or overthink it. I can just do what I need to do. I played at Riptide because it was only offline players, so we only had our team of 4. And so that was my first varsity experience for the team, was at the beginning of this year. And then I kind of just play it on varsity a little bit for the online matches. If they it was a lower end varsity team they were playing against, or I had a really good matchup into somebody, I would play. But for the most part, I was kind of just there watching. And then NECC and CECC happened where one of our players, Luis, couldn't show up. And so we needed me to play varsity, and I stepped up and it felt really good. Honestly, playing Wood Wars here at Northwood, I know it's not an event that I went to, but when we did the Smash for Wood Wars was really fun. And just seeing our whole team gang up on J-Jaw for canes because Jacob promised it to us was really funny. And then seeing J-Jaw fight for an anime figure, and that was probably my favorite moment. I would say at the beginning, you need to take it really slow. Your coach is gonna give you all the advice that they can. And sometimes it can feel overwhelming and you can't do it all at once. The biggest thing I can say is write it down, have it ready for later. You don't have to learn everything right now. Just learning 1 or 2 things at a time and then going to the next after you've mastered it is always better than just trying to cram everything in at once before you forget it and getting your mind all mixed up with everything. That was probably the biggest piece of advice that I had gotten from Tyler when I first started doing the program, was focus on 1 or 2 things and then go forward doing other things once you've mastered it. Improving still, always can get better. Always room for improvement, finding new ways to be better at the game. I definitely think that with all the knowledge I have now, improvement will become a little bit easier. And just the way I see the game and mentality-wise, how I see things, I feel like I've improved a lot. With a game like Smash, most people don't think it, but most of the game is mental. More than anything, you have to be mentally ready for anything before you can be physically ready for anything. Through Play It Forward, you can become a varsity player just like me.